You play a guy called Henry Sharrow, who is a troubled man. He's a ghost in many ways,
yes.
and he's got probably hygiene problems.
A few hygiene
I would have thought.
It's not your best look, Max, I have to say.
I do look like I do need a very severe facial.
Yeah. But I have to say, Max, strong character, great character.
Yeah, and came at the right point in my career, I think, and age. I'm 46 now, and there's such a wealth. Bill Gallagher, the writer's written such a multifaceted character with this chap that yeah, I have to draw upon absolutely everything that I've ever known in life to try and make him believable, you know, in the show.
And you don't think you could have done that before then? It's just your age and experience.
I just think it's, yeah, I think I don't think I'd be able to play that at 30, you know. It's and he's very clever, actually, the way he writes for the brothers, the elder brother, the middle brother and the younger brother. He writes accordingly, and he's a man of great experience.
The problem for Max, as this character Henry he's playing, is I've seen the series.
I haven't seen him for 3 nights. He's ensconced in a dark room watching all this.
The problem for Max is his character Henry. He buys a bride from England, right? The bride comes over, and his only problem is his brother is nicer, taller.
Yes.
Maybe, you know...
Stuart Martin, to be fair, is much more handsome than me. He's a very handsome young man.
Yes.
And my wife-to-be meets him first. She thinks it's him that she's going to marry. It's not. It's me. And she comes home to what is, in effect, a soulless ghost, basically, you know.
And she's disappointed, clearly.
To say the least, yeah.
Why is he soulless? Why?
Well, he was one of the originals, one of the ancients, they call them, that went over in 1607.
Yeah.
And he went through the starvation times.
I thought initially when I read the story, and it's very interesting if you do read up on the story of the women who were the brides who had to go out there, you think victims very much. But the women in this series, there's no victims there.
They look
really.
feisty from the trailers and things we've seen.
Yes, the 3 girls, 3 completely different dynamics with them. Sophie Rundle, Naomi Battrick and Neve Walsh, who are brilliant in the show. Really, the show wouldn't work if those girls weren't solid, and they're such good actresses. And they went, you know, promised that they thought they would be going to a new life, a new promised wonderful dynamic, and they actually go to an island, a hive of men that are starved of women.
So 16 years they've had no women in this community.
Well, yeah, from 1607 to 1619, 12 years they've not seen or smelt or had the touch of a woman. So, and it is at a great expense that they buy their brides through land.
So you're not best happy when she doesn't fancy you and she fancies your brother?
Oh, no, there's reasons for it.
Yeah, she doesn't quite like this chap, but I don't think many would, really, to be honest with you, but
Max has to wear a lot of makeup in the series. I don't think we can say why at this stage.
Yeah.
But there's a big transformation in the way he looks throughout the whole thing. And talking about look, the very fact that it wasn't filmed in Virginia, that it's filmed in Hungary...
Yes.
Amazed me.
Yes, we're an hour out of Budapest, which is a beautiful city.
Well, where is home?
Well, home is Sherman Oaks in California.
Don't know it myself, but it's obviously very nice.
You're invited whenever you want to come over.
Can we watch football when we get there?
We'll watch it together. We'll watch our team carry on and be victorious together, Eamonn. No, Sherman Oaks, and we might move up to Santa Barbara just to get away from, you know, Los Angeles is a vacuous...
And do you have to be there for work? Do you feel you need to be living in America?
No, not
at all. Is your wife American?
Ironically, you know, most of the American work is in Canada. A lot of it's in Toronto or Vancouver.
Yeah.
And then I came back for Ordinary Lies. That was in Warrington, which was beautiful. And
Mad Dogs?
Mad Dogs, we were lucky enough to shoot in Mallorca and Cape Town, but... British drama, and you know, I love doing it as much as being able to get a gig in the States.
Well, don't you worry about anything, mate, because this role, Jamestown, I thought was superb. It is very hard to categorise it. I personally would say it's a cross between House of Cards, if you watch that,
which is very good,
and Game of Thrones, because there's a lot of politics goes on in it as well.
For sure.
I loved it. That's
and I want to ask you before you go,
yes.
You worked with Meghan Markle on Suits. Do you think you'll get an invite to the wedding if they get married? Because the big question is, will they get married?
I hope so, and I hope I'll be getting a knighthood possibly in 20 years from the royal household.
Just because of your friendship with her?
Yes,
why not?
You should get a knighthood for coming through Jamestown.
That's right. Where's Chris Steele, by the way? He's my lovely friend, Chris.
Oh,
Where's
Chris,
Dr.
he's not
Chris?
in today.
Oh, I love him. I
We'll
thought I
send
missed
him.
him.
Do you need to see a doctor?
No, I don't. I need to see him because he's very calming.
No,
with me.
believe me, when you meet Dr. Zoe, you'll forget Dr.
All right. Okay.
No.
Oh, well, okay then.
Find out if Dr. Zoe's still in the house.
I still love you, Dr. Chris.